Welcome to Dartmoor. What has London Bridge and the highest railway station in England got to do with King Tor on Dartmoor? Join me for a little journey into the industrial past of Dartmoor and for a wild camp on King Tor. So this is the old disused Princetown to Yelverton, or Yelverton to Princetown railway. It was a single track railway, and it starts, or finishes, but we'll say starts this way, back there in the village of Princetown, where Dartmoor Prison is as well. Very remote place, very high, and I can see sort of almost down to the coast from here already. Walking down here, this will be taking us down past quarries to King Tor, where I will spend the night. This railway used to run, say, about 10.5 miles down to Yelverton, but of course, why would you have a railway this high up? If Princetown was the highest station in England, what is it all about? And what's it got to do with London Bridge? Now, just to stress, this is a wild camping video. I'm no Paul Whitewick when it comes to industrial and historical videos. Probably a good thing, to be honest with you, if you know him. Just kidding, Paul. But yeah, so we're going to follow this railway down, and there should down here be a very special quarry. A few words before we get to the quarry. It took a long time to drive here today. It took 5 hours because both motorways were shut, and I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to find out how tiring making YouTube videos are. So I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to all of my subscribers and viewers as well. Thank you so much. I really, really mean that. Thank you. Just met 3 lovely people. One lady who's camping somewhere on a campus. She's camping at the YHA, which is nice. A lovely couple as well. Down there is King Tor Halt, which is a former railway station. So the railway served this quarry and King Tor. I mean, this is Foggintor Quarry, so one assumes it used to be Foggintor and it was dug up. Now, the connection from earlier, as you may have already guessed, is that this is apparently the place the stone for London Bridge came from. So I can see some old quarry cottages ahead, and let's see if we can get into the quarry. Over there I can see King's Tor as well, which is probably where I'll pitch up tonight. I'm excited to see this quarry. There's quite a lot of people around at the moment, so it's way too early to pitch a tent anywhere. It's a lovely panorama, a great staple tour, great Ms tour, all the lovely places I've camped before in the distance. Wow. Oh wow. So using the power of the internet, I've just been looking up a bit more about this place. It's also apparently where the stone for Nelson's column came from. It's just beautiful, look. There's a big temptation to camp here instead. I've always wanted to camp on King Tor, so I'm going to do that. This is, or rather was, King Tor Halt railway station. Let me just show you. You can see the embankments either side. I'm led to believe there was kind of a tin hut thing here, so a very small station. In its later years, the railway, I think it was bought by Great Western, I'll correct that on the screen if not. The railway was originally to take slate from the quarry up there, and King Tor itself, I believe, for building projects. However, when the quarries closed, it was quite clear that people wanted to use the railway, steam railway, to come up to places like this and hike without actually having to take the journey up by, I guess, car back then? I don't know. Either way, it was an easy way of getting up here. So you can just imagine steam trains going down this majestic landscape. And the railway curls up and around the back of King's Tor, where I am going now. There looks to be another camper up on the Tor where I want to go. I think I can see someone with a large rucksack. Luckily, it's a big tour with lots of space to camp, so even if there was a festival up there, I'd find somewhere. Don't really want a festival. Maybe just a quiet Guinness. So let's have a look inside the tent then. So walking shoes, got a new Trichology pillow which is strapped to the actual airbed. There we are. Exped Dura R5 sleeping mat, Quasar down bag, and then in here I've got some food. So I've got some noodles, there's my stove, my fire maple, and I have fajita with rice, raspberry crumble for dinner, and in the background you can see my water store with a couple of Guinnesses as well, a few extra bits of snacks and stuff. So I've pitched it expecting a bit of potentially a little bit of rain tomorrow, maybe quite a lot, we'll see, and some wind as well. So I've got the rear pointing into the direction of the wind tomorrow morning, and the main guy lines there held down with delta anchors. If it gets really windy, I can separate those guy lines, but I don't think it's going above about 30, so it should be good. This tent can take quite a battering. Time for hot chocolate. Okay, cheers. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. I'm gonna have my hot chocolate, then we'll go out and have a look around the tour, see if there's anything else on the internet about it as well. Wow, it's getting colder now. It doesn't feel like midsummer, but I suppose that's the way wild camping goes. Look at this little spot. I'm going to cook here, I think. And you can see the lone tree down there, Hennessy Mast, and over there is Foggintor Quarry. Apparently that used to be called Royal Oak Quarry. This is a lovely spot here. Got Grey Staple Tor, Mid Staple Tor, Cox Tor, Roost Tor, White Tor, Great Miz Tor. Coming up a little way up the Tor. Great views. You can see the tent down there as well, and the way we came. The way I came. Looking to the north, you can see the other quarry there under great staple tour. Coming up on the tour now, you can see the way I came over there, and there's the tent down there, and the kind of the eastern part of the tour. Then round here, the north, and a 360 from the top. The railway down there. Just beautiful. I'm going to continue highlighting this until it stops. Guys, if you're going to have a dump, try and find somewhere a bit more secluded and don't leave the paper, for goodness sake. So that was a lovely meal. Just been sort of enjoying the
ability to reactivate your OnlyFans account depends on whether it was merely deactivated, inactive, or permanently deleted.
So it looks like King's Tor is where they got is it granite corbels from, which are the kind of the big, well, down there you can see corbels are those big sort of rocks down there, and they're used for like granite kitchen tops and stuff like that. But apparently, I've just read on the internet somewhere that it was actually the London Bridge corbels came from here, not from Foggintor Quarry. So yeah, I'm sitting on London Bridge, kind of. Okay, so it's now dark outside, and before I have my raspberry crumble framboise, I just want to read a couple of shout outs because I didn't really do any last video. So I'm going to start with, and I'll put it on the screen, Cross and Coombe. So this is exploring old and wild places such as churches, ruins, ancient woodlands and stuff like that. She recently did a collab again with Paul Whitewick, really good, and they both did a video on that, so definitely follow her. And also Railerbrand, I think that's how it said, Railerbrand. I'll put it on the screen. So this is a great channel. This is hiking, canoeing, bushcraft in the sort of the southwest of the UK. But I know he's camped on Fir Tor and King's Tor, where I am now. And so, in fact, his video on King's Tor and that of LNT Kernal were the reasons that I'm here now, because both videos showed the tour really well, and they had a really good night. So it's 10:15. As I say, it's slightly, just still a bit of light out there. But I'm going to settle down. I've got some stuff downloaded on Netflix, and I will then take you to the morning. It wasn't me, officer. Oh. I do recommend this tour to beginners. It's
erectile dysfunction, ED, also known as impotence, is a common condition where you have
Well, good morning. As you can see, it's I think we're up in the clouds. It's a little bit rubbish out there. We've had some rain. So I've had my coffee. I'm just going to lie here a little bit longer as well. I had quite a good sleep. It took me a long time to get to sleep, but once I was asleep properly. I was very, very comfortable. So then I'm going to get this packed up and head back to Princetown.
I've walked through shadows, followed the wrong stars, took the long way down. Now I've got these scars. Every step I took, every road I chose, left a trail of dreams and doors I closed. If I could turn back the hands of time, rewrite our story, make it all right, I take those chances, I face my fears, undo the mistakes that cost us tears. I see your face, the one I let down, the broken promises, they all gather round. I chased the wrong things, lost sight of what's true. Now I'm left with echoes of what I didn't do. If I could turn back the hands of time, rewrite our story, make it all right, I take those chances, I face my fears, undo the mistakes that cost us tears. Now I stand alone in the silence of the night, haunted by the past and the wrongs I couldn't right. If I had one wish, I'd go back and start anew, but all I have are memories of life I knew. If I could turn back the hands of time, rewrite our story, make it all right, I take those chances, I face my fears, undo the mistakes that cost us tears. But time keeps moving, it won't wait for me, so I carry the weight of what will never be.